Indian Air Force is celebrating its 92nd anniversary with style and galore, and that you see the C-17. A C-17 actually banking to the left, followed by the Surya Kiran team over there. This is how they are celebrating the Indian Air Force's 92nd year celebration with a mega show for the public over here to inspire and show their valor and how skilled they are while ruling the skies of India. Above my head are like men carrying the parachute over there that you see the national flag parachute and one person, and here you have another shadow that is slowly coming down next to the Garud. These airmen are slowly they jumped from an AN-32 carrying the Indian national flag and they're coming over here. There you see those are the men, one after the other. They're coming down. Three officers over there are performing an extremely dangerous maneuver, but they are creating the national flag, saffron, white and green with the blue chakra in between. So this is a kind of like training. Only through like a rigorous training you get to do such kind of like maneuvers, and still they are doing it with such ease to show the public what is the might of the Indian Air Force and the amount of training they go through. Absolutely brilliantly they've been doing it, and you could see there is not even a little bit like you cannot have even a small millisecond of error in it, but still they are performing in such a manner, and by maintaining that same synchronous move they have come almost much closer to the ground, and here they will have to separate themselves from one another. That's what you see. And the person who's see there, one after the other, they move, and since such close area, they're coming and landing over, and they have done an absolutely brilliant landing. Brilliant performance by Indian Air Force over there. That is the Mi-17. You get to see it much closer at this spot with the rocket pods and everything flying up top our head. And those are the commandos that have been brought by the Indian Air Force Mi-17s at this spot. A kind of like a target has been set that has also been covered by the commandos. And you see they are like forming perimeters. They are setting up, and you see how they are like sat next to each other, controlling 180 degrees, and a special group of 6 commandos are like walking towards, and they're also setting up a parameter. This is a kind of how they actually take over a kind of a beach area that is a coastline. This is being shown to the public over here as a part of 92nd year celebration of Indian Air Force. This is a synchronized maneuver that was conducted by Mi-17 aircrafts, Coast Guard ships, and also the commandos over here, and slowly they're approaching the target. That is called neutralizing a target that they are showing with kind of like volunteers at this spot. Garud commandos are actually showing you how targets are neutralized, and they are entering a kind of a perimeter over there. They're wearing dark clothes over there. Those are the Garud commandos, and the other one setting up a perimeter, they are the airmen. In fact, you could see how certain airmen are also having GoPro on their helmet to provide immediate visuals to the command center, showing how the operation is being done. And there, as we like you could see on those visuals, they are slowly approaching the target area, and they are actually trying to open the door that will be done. This is called as a force entry, and that's they are showing how it's done to make sure that like once the Garud forces are enter, they have also to make sure that the other areas also secure. This is how it's being done, and it's being shown here to the public. Amazing performance, amazing kind of like training that they have gone through to show this how it's being done. And imagine if it is when it's being done in an enemy territory, how dangerous it would be. Still, this amazing amount of performance and this amazing amount of training is the one that allows them to perform in such like in very, very critical times with utmost precision. What they're showing you right now is the Garud commandos have entered the perimeter. They have secured the hostage and also the enemy that has also been brought outside, and they are showing how it is being done. This is how a kind of like an operation is done, and it is done successfully. One after the other, the parachute troopers have jumped, and this is the one who's actually showing the flag as well, and he's the last one to jump of the 5 people. After the Garud showed their performance over here about entering an enemy territory and saving a hostage, here is one more officer who has jumped with the Garud Commandos flag and showing to the public how easily they are doing such dangerous maneuvers only due to the kind of like training and they have gone through and the skills they have acquired. Those are the 4 Chetaks that is carrying the Indian national flag and the Air Force flag and making a fly past in this area at Marina Coast brilliant synchronized maneuver. Imagine how close they are flying. To fly in such synchronized maneuver that to this close, it might look easy on the camera, but that's not the thing. You need extreme training to perform this act, and that's what the Indian Air Force pilots are showing us right in front of our eyes. Here's another formation of the helicopters of Indian Air Force, and what you're going to see is a very important helicopter called as the LCH Prachand. It is an indigenously made helicopter which has stealth characteristics. We showed you already yesterday how this helicopter works, and you see those pilots are sitting in tandem order. It is armed to the tooth, and it's with a ceiling of 19,000 feet. Absolutely brilliant machine that is with the Indian Air Force. And there you see 3 Prachand flying close together and showing the armament and everything. And here you're going to see the legacy aircrafts that is called the Dakota that's flying over here. This is an aircraft that performed during the Second World War, and you see this is actually showing the history of Indian Air Force Dakota over there, along with 2 wingmen flying next to it, 2 propeller flights over there. That is the Dakota, which is also called, it actually shows the legacy of the Indian Air Force to the people over here. Absolutely brilliant performance at Marina Beach. There you see a Harvard doing a low fly past. That is the Harvard, and look at the maneuvering skills. This is why these aircrafts are still used, because it actually shows the pilot and the people how certain maneuvers are done. Brilliant maneuver, such quick right turn he took, and he's showing the public the kind of skills each and every pilot gets in the Indian Air Force. And there he's making a circle at this spot at Marina and showing the general public. This is a really like at low altitude. He's showing the skills. The pilot is exactly showing what he could do with the Harvard aircraft at this point. And you see he just did a complete turn and he's making a fly past from here. And here you see the Harvard right behind me, waving to the public and taking over. That is amazing performance by the pilots of the Indian Air Force.
Ladies and gentlemen,
If you need to see what a barrel roll is, here the pilot on an HTT-40, the pilot will show you. There you see slowly he's moving towards the target, and here he pulls up and over there. Now, anytime movement in that blue sky as a background, that is called a barrel roll, beautifully performed by the pilot of the HTT-40. There you have the HTT-40 coming close by us after completing 2 barrel rolls, waving to the public. Amazing. Now, you know rhinos are land animals, but here you could see the flying rhinos of the Indian Air Force flying over there. This is an amazing performance like that you see over there. Reconnaissance and various, to even transport troops, these aircrafts are used. And here you see the rhinos flying. Immediate communication and like various other necessaries. There are certain aircrafts that's being used, and those are the C, that what's called as the AWNC. This is the one that provides a kind of like immediate information and such. And next to it, you have 2 more aircrafts flying over there, brilliantly flown in Marina. Remember, for long flies, you need actually to refuel the aircraft which are done on the air, and for which you use this aircraft that's called the Ilyushin. That is actually showing how aerial refueling is done for 2 Mirage 2000 over there. Just brilliantly, very slowly to the public. It's a way of them teaching how it is being done. There are 2 pods that are coming out of that Ilyushin, and this Mirage is actually with like utmost precision. They will go and touch it, and once connected, the aerial refueling occurs. This all happens as the aircraft is being flown, and that is why you need extreme skill. For immediate communication to the ground and the Air Force, they need actually an eye in the air, and that's what you call the Poseidon P8I, and next to it are 2 Rafales that's escorting that particular aircraft. This aircraft has like extremely advanced communication network system inside it, and it actually keeps the peninsula, especially the Indian South, this side, the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea, very safe. And you see how 2 Rafales are actually escorting the Poseidon P8I. one more important aspect of the Indian Air Force is ground attack, and that was being achieved by the Jaguar over there. And this formation is called the Nilgiris formation, one of the the aircraft that has been with the Indian Air Force for a very long period, the Jaguar. Let me tell you something, how dangerous a dagger is. Imagine if those daggers are flying, and that's what you see over here. The LCA Tejas, light combat aircraft, indigenously made by India, and that is the one in the formation flying over us. Here are the flying Tiger Sharks over there, the Sukhoi Mk-30I, the most advanced aircraft that actually gives jitters to the enemy at any point. Extremely highly maneuverable aircrafts, just flying with utter ease. These are called as the big brothers for very specific reason, because it has amazing maneuverability, and also they are the lords of the sky. And there you see, that is the AE NWC that is actually coming towards us with two fighter aircrafts at this spot, and that is close, coming very close to us. This is a formation to show the public, and those are the MiG-29s that is escorting them. Remember, MiG-29s are also capable of doing a ship landing over there. Right there you see the belly of the aircraft, and exactly over our head, what you see is the jet engine's noise. Brilliantly done, and that is being followed by the Ilyushin. That is also being escorted by the Mirage 2000s, which is coming over there, following that one. And this is the Ilyushin flying tanker, along with the Mirage 2000s over there in as the blue sky, as the background. It's also flying very beautifully. It almost looks like a ballet, the way they are flying. Imagine, in this speed, they have to connect to the tanker and get refueled as well. See how close, but exactly they are maintaining the distance as they are flying by. Beautiful belly of the aircrafts is also seen. All right, remember, Dhanush means an arrow, and that's the formation you see over here. That is the P-8I, Poseidon P-8I, which is the eye of the Indian Air Force and the Navy that is flying. Next to it are the amazing Rafales, the new stars of the Indian Air Force. Let me show you the beautiful belly for you here, and that's what's fly past right above our head. Like I said already, that is a Jaguar releasing its flares and showing us the amazing performance, and that is being done with such ease. These are the ground attack efforts of the Indian Air Force, leaving a trail of flares and smokes. That's the Tejas that is doing the Kartikeya formation, releasing its flares, brilliantly done. Right, let me tell you the Su-30 what it's might, and that's it. Su-30 MKI releasing the flares and moving on either direction, showing us its capability. It's a brilliant aircraft, 4.5 generation with its canards and everything. It is amazingly maneuverable, and it shows how it is ruling the sky exactly for us. He's taking a left turn, and he's coming towards the crowd once again. That's a Sukhoi 30 MKI, and he's going to perform a vertical Charlie. Look how fast, immediate rapid acceleration he's doing over there, and that is a complete kind of circle he's opening there. That is also called as, if he makes a turn in a different way, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to witness a Pugachev's Cobra, and that's what he showed over here. But right now, he's just made a complete turn, and imagine, he's just like hovering. That is a jet aircraft, and here he's doing a nose dive, and then he's lifted up once again, and he's like I told you already, Sukhoi 30 MKI rules the sky, and that's what you are observing over here as he makes a left turn once again towards the crowd. We've told you already that this aircraft is absolutely extremely maneuverable, and that's what he's showing over here. But remember, as the pilot is doing all these maneuvers, he's going through multiple Gs, and yes, that's the thunder of the sonic boom. He's doing it at high speed, and over there he's doing multiple rolls, and he's again making a turn, and straight he goes over there. The Sukhoi 30 once again making a vertical Charlie towards the sky, making a roll once again and again, and there he's once again coming down towards the sea. And like I told you, it's not easy to do all these maneuvers, but the pilot in that aircraft, imagine the kind of training he must have gone through to maneuver that machine to this extent. Now he has reduced the speed of the aircraft to 250 kilometers the speed, and he's actually making a slow pass. Imagine, this is a supersonic aircraft which can actually achieve multiple Mach speeds, and still he's able to fly it at 250 kilometers. For us, it looks like almost he's hovering over us like an helicopter, and here he's showing that, releasing the flares. Imagine the kind of like the amazing attitude of our Indian Air Force pilots, the kind of training they have gone through to protect the air or the skies of India, and at the same time to achieve this much level of skills. And there you see he's taking a left turn once again. Sukhoi, the star of the Indian Air Force, the big brother, showing us and the world how it's done. And here he comes once again, much slower, and here you see he's showing the belly, and he's like moving towards, making a quick, rapid, fast turn. Any kind of like maneuver he does at this speed, there he's actually vertically taking off once again, and there you can see amazingly, like going, soaring over the sky. Sukhoi 30 MKI. After reaching a particular vertical height, he's just actually standing over there, releasing the flares, showing to the public who are cheering as he moves forward. Once again, he makes a nosedive towards the sea. That pilot is amazingly brilliant with that particular bird, and he's just maneuvering here. Amidst the thunder, the Su-30 MK has performed once again a loop tumble, and look at that, he's actually placing his nose down and he's making a turn. It's not like an aircraft, it's not like a normal jet aircraft does not perform like this. Only through skills, and a Su-30 MK can mesmerize you with this kind of performance. Now the Su-30 MKI is approaching towards us, and if you have any doubts about the aircraft's maneuverability, there you see that's the vertical Charlie, which means like immediately he's soared up, he's releasing the flares to show us what this aircraft can perform. Look at that, that's like an absolute snake, a white snake trailing over, or should I call a dragon, and it's up above the sky over there, showing us that why he's called as the Lord of the Sky, making a turn to the left and right over our head. They show that is the LCA flying upside down, showing a hesitation roll. It's called a hesitation roll. He was literally upside down. And once again, he's performing it. He's also making a vertical Charlie over there, and precisely he's going to make a calculated roll coming down towards the ground, and there he is, making a nosedive as he turns and gets control of the aircraft. Brilliantly done, and you need to see the trail of smoke to see where the aircraft is, because it is being done at high speeds, and there you have, that is the LCA again, panning and showing us the capability, India's indigenously made light combat aircraft, Tejas, showing what it can do to the entire world. We've been told that in this maneuver, the pilot is going to make, almost undergo a negative 3.5 G, and there he is showing us the wings. It almost looks like a manta ray that is flying. That is due to the delta wing design of LCA. And there he is, the LCA Tejas, showing the public about its might and maneuverability. It looks like the silhouette of LCA Tejas, and there he is actually performing an aerial salute to the public who have come here to cheer the Indian Air Force right next to the Dragon Trail left by the Sukhoi 30's flares. That is the Tejas, rapid acceleration towards the sky, and he's making a barrel. Imagine, these pilots are simply playing on the skies, and this is when they're trying to show their skills in a normal situation. Imagine if they had to undergo through any kind of military, defense skills, how exactly, how precisely they can work. That is actually evident through their skills over here. That's the LCA Tejas leaving the trail of smoke once again, showing us the performance. A very tight turn made by LCA Tejas. It might look easy, but that's not very easy, because it's a machine that is flying at high speed and is making an amazing tight turn over there. After Sukhoi Mk-30I, now the LCA Tejas is also showing how slow the flight can go. And over here, imagine, just like few seconds before, the same pilot was flying at high speed, doing vertical charlies and rolls, and now he's flowing very slowly. It's called at a slow speed march, and he's showing. This is the amazing capability of the LCA Tejas that is being shown to the public and to the entire world. LCA Tejas is coming back once again, and here he actually, you could see the trails, what happened, where like from what height he's coming down over. This is a rapid acceleration, and he's showing the crowd what he can do in the sky. That is the Tejas, aptly named as the Tejas, and there you see the multiple rolls the pilot is doing, and he's flying upside down. The kind of like the G-force he sustains over this kind of maneuvers is absolutely remarkable, and to go through all this and fly it with utmost precision is what Indian Air Force pilots are all about. Keep watching at the sky, and there you have the Sarang helicopters, the 5 helicopters in formation. These are the birds of utmost amazing maneuverability, showing us their performance. The helicopter formation that you see over here approaching us is the Sarang 5 helicopters. Now imagine how neatly they started like making a synchronized aerobatic formation, one after the other, and they are flying towards the public to show. That is amazing. The Dhruv helicopters over there with two helicopters leaving a trail of smoke and showing. Imagine how close they are. And one of the birds actually took off, and there it did a different maneuver and is coming back towards us. Now you will see what the Indian Air Force's Sarang is capable of. One lone helicopter, or should I say a lone wolf over there, showing us the performance and the skills that have been acquired by the Indian Air Force pilots. And that is one Sarang alone as an example, showing us what they can do. Imagine, that was a very tight turn that was performed by the Sarang, and he's now flying past over our head. And there you have it, with the Indian Air Force insignia on its body. 3 more Sarangs are approaching, and there you see the maneuver. One is actually moving towards the left, one to the right, and here the Sarang is coming towards us. Like I told you already, to control the speed, maintaining the synchronous move, it's not that easy, but the Air Force, the pilots over here, and there you see they're moving vertically right now. What an amazing performance. That is actually a ballet step, if you have to say. That's how they're doing it. They made a complete turn and moving out. Imagine, and there you see another Sarang approaching them and joining them. These pilots are literally showing their skills. That is not that easy to perform in such an easy manner, making it look like a child's play, and of course, it is definitely not. Now the 4 Sarangs that are flying towards are going to show us a maneuver called as crossover break, and look at that, slowly approaching towards us, and there you see them, one of them releasing the smoke trail to show, and the other one has also released it. Now keep watching as they do this absolutely dangerous maneuver with such ease. And there you have it, they just part ways, Sarang ruling the sky. One more time, if you want to see a helicopter cross, here you will see that. Now imagine the distance between these 2 helicopters will only be 10 meters, and there they have done the helicopter, their crossover, and they just simply moved as if nothing happened. They're taking a vertical move to make a turn and come back. These are the maneuvers that are used during the combat, making a nosedive and coming down towards the ground, and then very beautifully taking back the altitude, maintaining the altitude, and coming next to each other once again. Here, they are coming for a head-on once again, and there, another crossover is very easily done while the public is gasping for breath. All right, hold on to your breath as the Sarang is coming up once again. Like I told you earlier, they will not disappoint. And here they are coming probably for a flip or so. But 4 Sarangs are coming towards us, releasing the smoke. They are slowly approaching us with a kind of like a proper, like a decent speed. And like I said, there it is. They are making one of the dangerous maneuvers as the crowd behind us is gasping, shock and awe. They are performing such maneuvers. And as one Sarang is going up for a nosedive, another one is flying past beneath us. There it is, another Sarang doing a nosedive and smoothly flying over us. And here you have the Indian Air Force's own rays of sun called as the Surya Kiran on Hawk aircrafts soaring over our heads, leaving a trail of smoke. Brilliant performance that over there. Imagine the kind of like the tight maneuver they are holding, making several formations, including a beautiful diamond-like formation over there on the sky, soaring up. That's a vertical Charlie they have performed. And now, as you see, they will make a barrel roll, and there they have done the barrel roll and coming toward us. Amazingly proud moment for the Indian Air Force. There you have it, just showing what the Indian Air Force is capable of in just one single maneuver. The Surya Kiran, just like that, won the hearts of the people and making a left bank right now. Here comes the Surya Kiran once again, forming the letter V, the victory formation over here, and that is being shown by the actual smoke trail behind us. That is a brilliant Surya Kiran. The bright colors showing the valor of the Indian Air Force. Here's the squadron leader of the Surya Kiran showing us what the Surya Kiran is capable of, flying upside down without and just waving to the public. The Surya Kiran over there soaring over the sky, making almost a 90-degree straight up. You could see the curve of the smoke, and there it is. They are going straight towards the sky, and from there they are separating from each other to show the wings and also what they can do to us. That is the Surya Kiran once again up above the sky and coming back with a beautiful barrel roll. Imagine, to conduct this kind of performance is not that easy, but these men piloting those Surya Kiran aircrafts are just simply doing it like a child's play. You saw earlier aircrafts doing barrel roll in single movement, but here the entire synchronized barrel roll is happening right in front of our eyes, and this is possible only by elite pilots that you see over there. The way they're doing, just leaving a kind of like a graph curve to show us how it is done so smoothly. They are coming back once again towards the ground. The pilots are brilliant with these maneuvers, and Surya Kiran is known for its skills and performance that you are witnessing over here. Here you see once again a Surya Kiran actually flying at high speed, and there you have it much closer to each other. It's like they're saying hi to each other, but the crowd's hearts are simply stopping with these to see these maneuvers. There's Surya Kiran actually showing the trail of smoke coming over, but they have someone that is approaching from the left as well at high speed, and there you have it. They're actually doing an A, and the other pilot just simply took over, and he's like flying up over straight. That is a rapid nosedive, and the pilot has completely done a roll. There you see the Surya Kirans. If you ask what the Surya Kirans can do, that you can see that what they can do. That is called as a DNA maneuver, because a DNA is called as deoxyribonucleic acid, and it has a kind of a twisted ladder shape, and that's what they are showing to you. The Surya Kirans simply making barrel rolls over 3 aircrafts that are flying straight and forming the DNA structure. It's just thunder everywhere. And there comes the Surya Kiran squadron, and that is what called as a rock and roll in the sky. They just did a synchronized roll and are flying. And there you see the Surya Kiran and the rays of the sun showing us what they are capable of. Amazingly, with the blue sky as a canvas, they are just literally playing and painting the sky. As you see, they are making a barrel roll, and they just got hit with the clouds, and behind from the clouds they are coming down once again, straight nose dive towards the sea, and they pull up and they are moving away from each other beautifully, like I said earlier, painting the sky. Keep watching the sky as 2 Surya Kirans are creating over there a symbol that is worldwide known, a symbol that is much more required across the world right now, a symbol that actually depicts love, a symbol of the heart to the public who have come over here to cheer them, and another Surya Kiran just speeding towards it, creating an arrow. That is a Surya Kiran approaching us straight as 2 flights move to the left, and there you see another beautiful maneuver that's done by the Surya Kiran. The rays of the sun And as the Air Force celebrates its 92nd year birthday, we brought you all the updates of the air show with Vinesh Divyan, Pramod Madhav for India Today with the Surya Kiran right behind us.